There you go. Hey everyone. Oh shit. There you go. Hey everyone, Trixie here. Most of you in my community know me as Yuri. I go under the name Luna Moon on the Train Sim community site. And we're going to be kind of doing a little bit of another editor stream. What's up, Yuri? Brandon here. Stick around for this. Hey, Brandon. Glad you can make it. Scott Nelson, welcome aboard. Omega Wolf, glad you made it. Glad you made it to this one. So I'm going to kind of go over what we're doing with this one. For the most part, actually, I kind of want to bring up whatever the hell that just was. Was it Tower Ascent? Yes, I want that playing in the background really faintly. Okay. So what we're going to be working on is, now that New York Trenton is coming out, I am prepping some stuff. So for those of you who have seen Phoebe and I have been working on restoring some of the NEC New York scenarios using the trackage we have available on Long Island Railroad. So far, Right Round has been released. The one we're both working on right now that I'm kind of in final testing phases of is New York Nuisance. We use this to be 1000R to rescue a dead ASUS 64 in Penn Station. And I have my own custom scenario for Boston Providence we're going to work on. The other scenario we might work on if we have time tonight is going to be the other SW1000R scenario we can kind of do, which is Keystone Cunning, because it takes place entirely in Sunnyside Yard. Because we have my Amtrak MP15 now, which is not publicly released yet, we have a locomotive that can do this as opposed to 1000R. So what we're going to do is work on, and it's mostly done, but I'll show kind of what I've been working on. That is not where I need to be. So I have Brandon's whole thing here, timetable and everything, and I've been using that for some of the data. Some of it I've been holding off on releasing this because I wanted to wait until the Acela came out. I never knew if the Acela was going to come out. But once it did, I decided I'm going to add that. So this is your gameplay. This is my own plugin, for those who don't know. My chat work. Try the editor pass that to make sure you can files into the correct spot. Yeah, it's kind of Train Simulator realistic. What's up, Yuri? Hey, welcome aboard. Wow, there's people watching this. Okay, so no wonder it's quiet in my apartment. My fan shut off. There we go. I don't like my fan not running. I don't like being too quiet. Ginger ale. All right. I don't know how long this will run for. Maybe for the next hour and a half or whatever. But we're going to do most of what I've done. So these are a bunch of dumb, stupid names. That was supposed to be a Halloween thing, but I didn't have the assets for it, and it turned out to be really stupid. So a lot of these are stupid names. And again, this is not stuff you guys are going to see. So these are a bunch of the ones that are working. The one we're doing today is Yargo Gruff. There's my beautiful thumbnail. I cannot wait till the public gets to try this thing. So this is a pretty long one. This is going to be about 2 hours. We're not doing the full run because I haven't finished the timetable, but we're going to run as much as I have done. Take control of the local Southampton switcher and rescue down train at Boston South Station. Then take the cut ballast hoppers to Reedville for maintenance away operation, and from there return to Boston with a recently repaired AM fleet. The AM fleet's going to be at Pawtucket Layover Yard just because we're going to assume it had some sort of defect that got detected by the detector in Providence, and there was no other easy way to set it out. So it's going to be but because it's technically being repaired, you're just going to drag it back at normal speed. I'm going to try and use the time till setup to make it so the MP15 you're not doing 80 in this thing, because you wouldn't be. This has all been set up. These metals, I don't test for metals, so you know, I'll give that to testers, but I have no intention of making those metals work correctly. I might not even include them. So here's what I have so far. We have a Acela 2159, which right now is using the placeholder Brandon set up. This is 21:59. This timing is about as close as I could get just to the internet. It's not great, but basically once he passes you out of the station, he's gonna be long gone. You're not gonna see him. So I've done a fair bit of testing. I tested it last month to make sure this was working. So we're gonna go do most of the run all the way down to Reedville, go to Manville, and stop at the Pawtucket layover yard because I have not put an AM fleet there and I would need to set up the track. So we're just gonna do the run down to Pawtucket and stop there. But so I did compile all this as far as I remember, but I'm gonna update formations, compile, update formations, save, and we're gonna recook this just to be safe. Your gameplay. So the other thing is I haven't talked with Fu about this yet, but there's a chance we could try the right round scenario and Keystone Cutting and New York Nuisance as versions that also work on New York Trenton, because you'll have more AI, which I would be happy to include Long Island Railroad AI in any of these versions, because we're using Long Island Railroad as a base right now. I can put M7 services around those routes if you guys want to see them, for New York Nuisance and Keystone Cutting and all that crap, because Keystone Cutting doesn't actually have any AI, which is weird because you're running in Sunnyside for like an hour. There's no trains passing you. As for New York Trenton, that allows us to restore the third SW1000R scenario, which is the Amtrak cab car scenario back to front, where you start in Sunnyside, run to Penn, and go to the other two Newark stations, and that's it. So what we're going to do is go set up my stuff. This is cooking in the background, and I need to go to where this is, which in this case would be Show and Explorer. And I need to go, your gameplay, saved, cooked, Windows no editor, testing prototype. I missed the 1000R was my favorite unit. I do. That's cool, put a stacks log on it. Yeah, I should. I have stacks containers in TSW, but I need to redo them. I want to make them standalone, but no offense, I know it was old, but Dovetail's intermodal system is, oh my god, as someone who works in intermodal, it makes me want to cry and scream at the same time. Alright, content manifest. So what I need is asset registry data. So we're going to go to my compile zone, which I don't think is set up at the moment. No, it's not. I gotta move these. These are for trying to restore the NEC New York CSX-Y and 3G38-2. Those need to go to the holding zone. I need to do a holding zone 2033 major, your gameplay, and then we need to go to... Oh, how do I do this? Because there might be a ton of shit in here. Does the formations folder here? No, okay. Okay, so I have this right. So what I need is this metadata and asset registry bin. Replace those happily. Make a copy of asset registry to go in there. I'm not sure if it's entirely necessary, but I've found that it was necessary to make certain things work. Now we're going to go back to the cooked content manifest, because why the hell not, and scenarios. And overwrite these 180 files. Good. Now what we need to do is go back to, god, I have way too many files in here. I need, where is Unreal 4.26? There it is. Okay. Open PowerShell window. Yes. No, not open PowerShell window. Shit. Open in terminal. There we go. And then what we need is your gameplay testing. What's this one we called? February 2023. Okay. Okay, and cook. Or no, compile. Shit. Is it running? Does it do anything? That's weird. No, need Windows terminal? That's weird. Why is that not working? Oh, because I put it in... I'm looking in the wrong folder. Shit. Now I know why it won't work. I am an idiot. I need to open it from here. Right click here. Open in terminal. Now, February 23. There we go. Now it'll work. So this little Unreal Pack file, I do have a bone to pick with because it takes forever. I'm not making this shit up. I can watch this thing from the Earth details. We can watch this thing build RAM in kilobytes. It is the laziest EXE ever. Once you've done it a couple times, it compiles instantly. The first time it starts up, it takes forever, man. So basically this is going to be not as much an editor screen. Well, it is. Because we're going to... Keystone cutting is basically a lot of go-to and couple-on-couple instructions. It's relatively easy for me to just copy data right from F-model and throw it in the timetable and make it work. Adding additional AI that runs around it that makes it look cool, that's going to be dead easy. Plus, because you're going to be switching for a full hour, I really don't care if the timetable, if the service times are accurate for the long run rather than the other thing. Wow, Gary, I am a genius about how accurate that is. Stick around for this. Okay, so this has been compiled. Okay, it finished. Now what we need is your game so you can see how much shit I test. Do all this for you guys. January 2023. What the fuck is... What the hell is different in January 2023? I guess we'll find out. DLC. Paste. And I need the one that's January 2023. Turn the music up once you do that. The library. Where is it? How loud is the music versus me? Oh god, I've been quiet this whole time. Fuck. That's literally as quiet as it can go. Okay, that's... Do I not have a boost? Alright, let's try that. Okay, that should even it out. I'm gonna turn the volume down this a little bit. Alright. Okay. Fine. You need to fucking reset. Okay. Hang on, tracking is kind of... Oh, I know why. My camera's actually fucked. There we go. Okay. Shit. There we go. Okay. So that's showing that. We need... Is it going to show TSW3? No, that's going to fuck up. Hold on. Train Sim Mode 3. Is that going to show up? Game capture. TSW3. Capture any specific window. There. I'm gonna turn the editor thing off for now. I hope like fuck I remember that. Somebody please remind me in the chat when I go back to the editor. Okay, so we're gonna work on what we have here. Scenarios. Yard go gruff. And it does go most of the way down to Reedville. So I did set the destination shit up right. AP score 3105. Alright, and this can fuck off for now. We're not gonna add that. Check the chat. 5 of you on YouTube, 1 of you on Twitch. Alright, here we go. So I'm gonna speed run how I do this. I think I did that for debugging purposes. Wait a sec. Wait a second. Let me go to my editor really quick. Where's the thing that lets me do like a whole desktop capture? I don't think I have that, do I? Is it this? Which one of these damn things lets me do the thing I need to do? Device not connected. There. Jesus. Okay. What the fuck? I set it to hook to my baby, right? What? No. We're gonna use you. I want to show off my baby, so no, we're gonna kill you. We're gonna recook this. I did update all the stuff, so it should say that the formation. Yep, there it is. Okay. So we're gonna recompile that really quick. I knew something felt off. Well, glad I had that intuition. See how many fucking plugins I got. Also, yeah, there's strong language on this stream, even though it's an editor stream. That's just how this is. Welcome aboard. Gotta wait for this to cook. If you guys have any questions on how I do this stuff, please feel free to ask. Feel free to ask questions, guys. I'm happy to help. So, another thing, for those who saw the ASUS 64 and AMFlate enhancements last year, technically 2 years ago, because it was early 2021, those are coming back for, Those are coming back for New York Trenton. There'll be versions of those to support those versions of the Sprinter and AMFlete, and the cab car, because Nexo also did that. So that will be returning. Yeah, no shit, it's saying that. And when we run the thing, it recompiles. There it goes. Copy. TLC. Overwrite. And TSW3. Mine tries to detect like every version. I wanted to use the American thing by default, but because it detects Castle Versberg, it does this first, no matter what. I am not German. Wait a damn second. Hold on, where's Discord? Device server ping? Good, it did. Glad. There we go. Now you can see my baby. If we're going to test this, we're going to test it right. And I am going to obey all the speed limits. I know this first 20 minutes of the scenario is slow as hell. Blame Amtrak, not me. Reskin. This is going to be a standalone unit that will not affect. It requires you to own basically the Peninsula Corridor, obviously, and the FP15, but you can run this independent of the calibrated FP15. Plus, I'll even include plugin files so you guys can throw this into your editor. Those of you who are also scenario creators and use it yourself. There's our rescue train. Oh yes, also yes, I did give it all 10 numbers now as opposed to 2. Goddamn security camera. Not much farther till we get up to speed. I find it so hard to believe that this is what Amtrak wants their speed limits to be. Like, really? I would scream. 8 people, 7 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch. How you guys doing? There we go. Before we hit that. Easy. something. I should like edit the text here so this actually has like a PTC thing. This is like PTC not found or whatever. I should mess around with like putting 484s there or something to make that look like the red line. Crap, what line is that? Is that the red line? Oh, come on. There. And there's Isella, who should be starting in a minute. Denied. Train in section ahead. There he is. I have not set up PIS for him just because it's too far away. Where's the PIS board working? Nope. Okay, good. I don't want to work. Yeah, so this is the shiny, cool amp plates you guys can come to expect on your Trends release day. They will be coming out release day, as will the cab car. The cab car is going to get worked on this weekend. Also, I should kind of spoil this. No, this is not intentional, but it just happens with this formation. This will always be 662, and I don't know why. It's just a generic formation. Also, I gotta ask a quick question, Brandon. These signals you put here at the end, the ones that prevent you from crashing into the station and, like, falling through the floor, are these just placed here as scenery assets? Because they have a yellow thing, but when I used the show debug timetable, these didn't have signal IDs. All signals here are fixed with patch concern and took careful attention to revise every signal in Southampton Street Yard area. Awesome! I'm trying to decide what game for my next month. I'm probably going to do Howard's Law 6 PC. Good, you might actually beat me to... You actually might beat my Let's Play that's like 12 years old and not done. I kind of like that flash wheel. Alright, project signaler. Brandon, I don't know if you can see it, but the dwarves you put right at the very end of the buffers in Boston, are those actually sequels, or did you just place those as regular scenery assets? light, set that to medium. I'm going to do this the way I would actually do it. Need to do here is put the pantograph down. Good. Now mark it there. Take out. Electrical shutdown pressed. Now you get back in the MP15. Little signals. So this thing should be dead now. Yes, it is. Alrighty. So what are good ways for some of the instructions? Again, this thing's really going to bend it. Well, technically, I think this one might be regeared for Caltrain to go faster than 65, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't believe so. So we're probably going to be doing 65 the whole way down. I think they can technically do 70, but you wouldn't want to. Mainly because you can't hear. If someone here who's played this route before, because I haven't activated the mastery, is this where the constitute? Where is? Oh, I'm an idiot. It's been here the whole time. Wow, shows how much I've actually studied this thing. Old Ironsides, USS Constitution. I don't think you can actually get on it though. But, oh. Oh Lord. How did I not see that all this time? The speed we're doing here is pretty tolerable for most players. They're going to bitch and moan for the next little bit once we get into Southampton Street. Europe is all 5 miles an hour, and you have to do about 10 minutes worth of maneuvering to get to the ballast hoppers and then get out. So this should be on the main. It should be pretty far now, right? Yep. Not waiting to see that thing run. Been waiting for it for a while. Also, be kind of cool to take it down to NEC New York track if that's something. It's crazy to think that kind of what we're getting is people were like, oh, these NEC New York Loco DLC long ago, 5 years ago, it's going to be the Amtrak Acela. I mean, 50% of the route is correct, yes. Am I lined correctly for this? I think it's still... Oh, it's going to be 5 in a second. Oh, God. Amtrak Y. Now we need the bell on. We're really overspeeding, but I kind of don't care. glad that I killed it. I don't think there's a way to put the parking brake on this, though. I think there's supposed to be a handbrake. Right? Sweet dreams, random person. Add you guys. Thanks. Back a bit here. Some shit came up. I gotta do something back later. Thanks, Omega. See you later. That's a Govia location. We still have a little ways to go. We're going down there. Oh yeah, there's this problem with the draw distance. Does anyone else have this problem? Can you guys see the switch stands disappearing? I don't think it's a zoomy or zoom thing. Because it does it to things that are right next to me too. Why is the render distance so screwed up? If someone has an INI that makes this not suck, please tell me. Because this is driving me nuts. You know what? In fact, let me look at this. Advanced settings. Let's set it to low. And let's set it back to ultra. Okay. Is that God mode breaking that? What the fuck? Switch stands shouldn't render 5 feet ahead. It should be much farther. Can someone send me an INI or tell me where there's an INI that is really good that isn't crazy CPU intensive? I just want an INI that makes the game look better without screwing with the lighting. That's the thing a lot of people keep doing is the IDAP adaptations or the HDR or the time of day version 4 mod made. And all of it fucks up what I do a lot. Because I reskin. Okay, not as many people are interested. I totally understand. Don't worry, this thing is killing me. I should have gotten to see this IRL, I never did. It's gotta go down to there. What's down here? I think this is to that portal, right? I don't know what that barrel is there for. This is outside the playable area, technically. Netflix. Wait, I turned bid stack off. Why the fuck is that recommending shit? Is my, like, INI file completely destroyed? Bid stack advertisements are off. Something's going fucky with this game, and I'm not liking it. Anti-aliasing off. Maybe that's fucking with it. Shouldn't be, but I think that's technically defined as a station back there. That's a portal, right? Yep. There's a portal back there with a signal, I think, right? Yep. some time. I know I'm overspeeding a little bit, but this is mainly just to test the thing, not to do exactly all the damn speed limits. I don't think there's a parking brake in the ASUS 64, but I'll give it a shot. I could have sworn there was some way to enable one. Now I made it a little open-ended. There's going to be more stuff here, but it's going to be optional which one of these tracks you take to get back over there. So you're going to have to figure out your own plan. Headlights medium. Bye, 662. Yeah, it'll be interesting to try this with your new signaling brand. I don't think it's going to do anything to it necessarily. I think it can only benefit. I don't think it's going to do anything to destroy it. That is a weird thing that Dovetail does. This looks like a straight on and off flash, but then once you get close to it, it becomes a nice pulse. There's not really any logic behind that. Also, all the turnouts, I don't know if it's probably not something you noticed, Brandon, but most of the turnouts in US routes for a long time have been silent, even though there are sounds for these automatic junctions. The manual junctions don't have sound, but the automatic junctions do not. There we go. to make these valves hopper standalone too, so they can be Amtrak ones without affecting the SFJ. What? Wait. HIRX. Oh, fuck. These are not the right ones. HIRX. Oh no, these are the Cane Creek ones. I mean, same principle, but I have to change that before I ever release the scenario, otherwise people are going to wonder why the fuck it doesn't work. Right, come to a stop. What? Hang on a second. Did I fuck that up? Looks like I did. Okay, so I'm gonna have to fix that in the instructions, but we're not gonna fuck with that yet. So what we're gonna do is pull up. Oh wait, I have it right here. I'm a fucking idiot. ts2.dbg.show objective UI. Oh, I need a period right there. There it is. So we're gonna pretend we completed this instruction. Complete action. There. Now we turn this off. Being denied no route available. It's literally fam right there. No route available, my ass. Because the dispatcher's expecting on the other side. What I need is to edit this shit. Get rid of this bell. So this is front of formation. I need a couple front of formation. What is it set to right now? Front of formation to back, couple front of service to back of formation. these. Fuck. I need... So we have to fix that. Okay, save. Not going to save game because we'll be fucked, so we're just we'll restart this. I know it takes time and that sucks, but it's the only thing we can do. Okay. I gotta look at something. Something's fucking with VC Face. Okay. Well, that's weird. Okay, that's not... Why is that having such a big fucking issue? That is weird. Okay. Something's going fucky with this webcam. I don't like it. I mean, this is as high as this damn chair goes. It's because I set up here more? Okay. Yeah. Alright. Okay, that's that. Any questions? I guess not. People are not that interested. Actually, you know what? Fuck doing the speed limits. I don't care. Couple front of service to back of formation. That's why I reset it then. Couple back of service to front of formation. But maybe I had it wrong. Okay. Let's save it one more time just because I'm paranoid. Cook mod, your gameplay. Let me see if there's any food in the house. Oh, there is. Great. Hold on. Fuck. Is this food? Fuck fell. It's root beer. There we go. It's chicken. going to have some of that background. Good. So I don't starve while I'm streaming. Okay. Now I gotta fucking recompile this shit. Okay. I'll wait for this to start for a minute. There we go. Okay, there you go. Yep. With you guys in 1 second, so I haven't had my dinner yet. go. Okay. And we will hold here again. Saw. There it is. Hey. Yeah. forgot to go to speed running that menu. I'm going to see it 100 times in test. I had a feeling the messages died. He's past me waiting for trains that aren't spawning. And all these loudspeakers, despite announcements we won't get. Keep it at 10, but I go to 5 and shit. I should make scenarios on YouTube that haven't had success with it. Took a while. I only started last February. In fact, I think it's just been over a year since I got my first scenario to even load the train in it. So I think I can finally say I've been doing scenario creation for about a year now. When I say I'm especially proud of the work I've done for my own things, okay. mean, I am proud that I'm able to do this. I've been wanting to do scenarios for a long, long time, or even timetables. And even though those scenarios are really just a slice of timetable mode about a service. Still let you do things you might not do in service mode. Then that's my goal. I want to give you guys unique scenarios, things you can actually really do. I do want to do one of sand patch. I haven't even, someone sent this to me a while ago. One thing was doing LHF and SG38. There's two. Like the first scenario that I really have success with, there's two technically in beta. One, I just need to get more timing done. I had someone test it all the way through. I think it was KCRK. So KCRC Railway tested my just like old time scenario and had no issues. I think someone else tested it too. I think it was Aaron. Can't remember. Two people have tested that. That's a really straightforward one, but it uses a passing siding at the end past Rockwood that is never used, and the only person who's ever interacted with it, besides Dovetail, is me. But now you will be able to. It's called Just Like Old Times. You run a manifest up the hill to Rockwood. Nothing you haven't done before. But one thing is you're not having DPUs on the back. It's you pulling the train. That's the main kicker. There is no BS of doing helpers. You're strong. It's like a 40-50 car train. Drag it up the hill. Make it happen. The pilot is also point to point, which is you're a pilot. There's a crew on New York and Atlantic Railway that isn't qualified yet to go. They're qualified for part of one, but not a specific branch due to certain circumstances. So, from Morris Park to Hicksville, you're gonna I have to end it at Hicksville because otherwise you go into a portal to fuck up the scenario. But you basically take the train for them and guide them down that part because you have the signal. Because you have the signal expertise. Let me think. That one's been in testing for a while and is basically done. I think I just need to do one more safe test with it, and that can go out to the public. Just like old times, I want to adjust a little bit more timing, but otherwise should be a-okay. Double Black Diamond, I did it on a stream, but it's a 4-hour long scenario as far as I know, maybe 3.5. Technically 4 hours because loading the coal could take an hour in and of itself. It's 50 cars. Double Black Diamond is a scenario where, simply put, that's going to be one of the scenarios where there's not going to be as many people playing it because, yes, you can use the save game system, and I don't think it should break anything because of the way I've scheduled AI. But I also, did I just fucking overshoot? How the fuck did I do that? Shove, damn it. The other scenarios are going to be stack up, which I put on hold because dovetail's adhesion physics are so broken for the Sherman for American stuff right now that it's genuinely not possible for me to complete the gameplay test part of it anymore because I can't climb the hill. And I've tried. And I've tried the same exact concept in Run 8, pretty much, and I can climb the hill. There we go. I'm gonna get rid of myself for just a second because I gotta fix something. And then I'll be back. Snap is just a testing thing. It's where I was testing the well cars to see they're fucked up. Just like old times, Harlem Shuffle is a CSX scenario for the Harlem line where you come out of Harlem River Terminal as a local at Oak Point. You come up to High Bridge Yard, you do a little switching, and then technically you would drive off toward the portal, and there's going to be some traffic ahead, so you'll stop at the red signal just before the portal. The scenario will end there. Just imply there's traffic ahead of you. That's the only way I can really make that work. Wait for signal to change. Motherfucker, the signal's changed. What, now nothing will work? Is that what they're trying to tell me? It's gonna probably take a couple years to debug this fucking scenario. I don't have a simulation running thing, so I can't test scenarios the way the devs can. You fucking with me? Really? What the hell was that? So here's the thing. If you look closely, you can see the signal is doing its simple pulse, and then for a split second time, as it's fading out, it gives this big fuck off flare. And you can see the signal pulsing in and out, and the actual big flare pulse is not in sync with it whatsoever. I know as Brandon said, the guy that did the signaling, he's talked to be a consultant for the signaling for American stuff, is really passionate. I just wish some of this older stuff was fixed, because now that I can see that, now I won't ever be able to unsee that. Come to a screeching fucking halt. work on seeing if I can bullshit this enough to put a plate there. So I could have a Lagrange plate. It is an EMD. I think they want all this to be 5 miles an hour for safety purposes. Good. It's coupling to the right side. Okay, now we have a signal. That's a... Brandon? Gotta ask. Is that accurate? I know you set this up, but is this lunar here supposed to be here? It's the first time I'm seeing one on Boston's printer. I don't do most of the service mode. I'm usually too busy reskinning to ever have a time to execute service mode. Down here. Big fuck off yard. Where is it? This is the massive giant yard. Oh, that's the Worcester yard. Not that. This. TSW. Don't say Amtrak. That was fucked up. They know they do. Looks like those got fucking broken too. Kind of killer. Really, Amtrak? Let's proceed to restrict the speed. Alright, we're finally doing mainline shit. What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? Cutout valve is at the passenger? There it goes. We're technically hauling freight cars now. I'd like to have some AI be here. Why does that act like it's missing text? Grade, man. Come on. Turn this off for a quick second. Picking up speed. I should test all this track with God mode, see how well it does. Using hot enablers and shit, because Brandon didn't make it hidden. And there's an AI that goes here, so... There's the portal, isn't it? Gotta take a look. 150 miles an hour soon. Yeah, it floats. Is that the portal? Yeah, with turnout and everything. There's the portal. Because it fucks off into the sun. I just cool to see back there. I just gotta give him mad credit. It's cool to see. Station right here. I think it's time the mergers right here. Yeah. Yellow. Yellow. Okay, these fellas about to hit the portal. Or did they just stop? Oh, whoops. Jesus, those buses are flying. See, like, watch this shit. No. On. Here we go. 3.6 miles to Redville. Oh, I see the shoe is on the other shoe. On its way to Cranston. Milepost 21. Approaching. You see, it was going to do like 150. Here we're not hitting that. You have a heavy ballast train. I gave you only one M15, not two. So enjoy. Learn to manage yourself. I think that should sum up some of how the how some of the summary team has treated Boston Sprinter. Marker all the way down there. Oh lord, that looks cursed with the draw distance, this shit. The appropriate aspect. Points lined and locked. Opposing traffic. This fella just hit the portal. There's a defect section. Nobody's about to. Oh, he's picking up speed. Well, once he clears that signal, he's gone. Alright, what time does he basically get off the map? About 9:48. Need restricted speed. Is that a red? What the? Brandon, what the fuck? Is that one of the things that was getting fixed? Because I just had to dump the train. Because I got a red followed by a yellow. What the? I'll give you the signal too. It was this one back here, just past the bridge over Reedville. Signal. Fuck! It don't have a number plate. Wherever the hell this one is supposed to be, had a red. Then give me a restricting. Then I get an approach afterwards. That just scared the shit out of me. What the fuck just happened? Feet, we have to approach. Oh, I get it. It's a signal. It's not really a signal. It's a code point thing right there. Outpost 218. See how they're out of sync? Idea with this. They get rid of me. I want to see this shit. What's my recording key? Control Shift F10. Control Shift F11. Good. I turn my mic off too. Okay, now we did that. Keep shoving. Hello. Hey, Big John. Just have to tag this shit and let Brandon know about it later. Is that an industry? It's a industry. Lined up? Pretty much. I don't know how the fuck everyone else's screenshots look so much better than mine. Mine always had like this pixel tearing shit all over the place. You're like, Yuri, it's anti-aliasing. But I've heard every single anti-aliasing fucking thing doesn't work. They all have something fucked up on them. 120 miles an hour. Really fucking. fuck happened there? Oh, I have to shove up the hill. That was almost a restricting signal glitch out. Yeah, I don't know why, 'cause there was a fucking approach afterwards. Might be part of the thing Brandon was fixing. I'm gonna try and stop this right on the money. These signals have no IDs, by the way. They're cute. I don't know what the fuck that is. That is an ID. How far into the instruction set are we at? Not too much left. Hold on, before we do anything. Because it's heavy. 4 handbrakes. on, at this point in the scenario, so I'm gonna have to go back and test the whole scenario, but we're getting closer. I don't want to have to do this because I know it'll fuck everything up. As it should be, the yard's protected by signals on all sides. But that doesn't help me. They're trying to hook to the shit at the other end. Like having to do it this way, but I have to debug this, and I don't want to, debug this around a few times. Just on the road, we can buy and this thing. Last bit's kind of just a smooth run. That's share and track. I need that to be share and track too. See if the rest of the steps work. Those need to be tracked. No, I guess that works. Let's cross back over. So pick it up from there. Okay. I haven't driven the full way, but Amtrak MP15 DC level 17. See, that should help me with proving that I debugged it. Alright, next. I would showcase New York Nuisance, but the problem is it's all going to blend in. By the time we get done with the scenarios, it'll be 10 o'clock and I'll have to sleep in a little bit, so I'm going to probably cut this one short. Not that I want to have to, but I just don't have enough time in the day. Maybe Saturday evening I'll do it. Or I have to unfortunately work Mondays, so maybe Monday evening. I don't fucking know. It could be weeks before I do another stream. This is just my life. I work 5 days a week, and I sacrificed one of them, one of my days off to come to work. So, it's just hard to... I want to explain this to people so they kind of understand this, because I did this in my last little stream on VR, but no one really knows that stream. This stream is garbage. I started my gender transition about 45 days ago. So I'm on hormones. So getting estrogen in the system, testosterone out. And it does kind of affect my mood and kind of my motivation to do shit. So the roadmap I last put up in like October hasn't really moved much because I just haven't had the motivation to work on things. It's one of those things where I get home thinking, I'm going to work on this stuff, and within an hour I'm just thinking, should I go to the computer? Fuck it, I'll do it in an hour. And then next thing you know, 3 hours pass, and I look at the time, it's 8 p.m., and I think, yeah, there's no way I'm going to do a stream. I'll do one tomorrow. And tomorrow returns, and the next week, and next week turns into next month, and you can see how it snowballs. For probably the next year, this is just how it's going to be. Until the hormone levels kind of level out for estrogen, although those are going to keep skyrocketing. Until I finish dealing with low T, this is just kind of how things are going to go. I normally wouldn't have brought stuff up like this before, but I've come out to people on my channel, and I just kind of... This is a big thing for me. Like, bigger than I think a lot of people simply realize. This is me kind of embracing a life that I think I've, been wanting for a long time. I think it just took a long time for me to really admit it to people. So, that's why I don't have a stream schedule for this stuff and why it's very impromptu. It's just if I have enough time, motivation left in me to do it, I'll just go through until I burn out of energy, and then that's it. So, with that being said, hold on. Let me at least get that saved. Let me get that at least set up. Then let me just bring us to here. There we go. Hold on. Gotta check something really quick. Okay, so there we go. So that's really it today. Hold on. hope you guys all enjoyed. Brandon, I might have to ask you about some of these signals in the Discord, but I look forward to your patch coming up next week. I am super excited to see how everything looks and runs, and I don't know how long it'll take, but I can't wait to get these scenarios out to you guys. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for the shiny AM fleets and ASUS 64 and cab car upgrades on release day of New York Trenton. And maybe my Genesee and Wyoming passenger pack will come back in version 3 with the cab car support now for TSW2, and probably my phase 4 and phase 3 AM fleet reskins. And maybe even the joke Pride one. But, oh, and I'll bring back the SEPTA ACS 64 so you guys can do SEPTA services, because now we have a part of the route where, actually, no, it's not the part of the route. Whatever. But anyways, that's all going to be stuff that's in the works. So, this has been Trixie, or Yuri, and, I guess I will see you guys later. So, have a beautiful night, everyone. Yep, that's it. Bye-bye.